Let's get it. All right, guys, I'm up in the shop, popping out some hats right now. Let's get into the video. Guys, it's been a minute since I went live, but I thought I'd go live because I've been helping so many people live. I need to drop another video because I know you guys love it when I drop the new content. All you see is machines in the back. Just know that money's being made. Thumbs up the video, subscribe. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. Guys, I got more embroidery machines that people got on the planet. All right, so let's get into it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over the stories. Y'all guys need to follow along. Let's get into the threading. I'm gonna give you some threading tips, how to thread it, blah blah blah. I know I dropped this video a while ago, but it might have got lost because I didn't drop so much content since then, since I started my journey a year ago, and I didn't get paid off these machines. Okay. With that said, let's get into some more of the video. All right, I'm just learning how to work this thing. So, all right, guys. So, this is another one machine I just got. I just got 3 machines. If you've seen that video, well, that's another one back there. But I got this one, this one, this one. Boom, dude. There's a lot of them. It's machines all in here. But this is a threading video. All right. If you want to know who got the most machines, you follow my channel, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, comment down below anything you need to. But all right, so some guy had a 9 needle machine. I just helped out, but I want to just follow along the things I taught him. So if you're having trouble like trying to line up which one goes where, you could do it like this. So this would be the farthest one right here would go here. This one would go here and it lines up like that. So just look at it how it lines up left to right. Just looking at it straight on. All right. Now make sure you put these up and thread them through here. All right. So you're going to go from back to front all the way through here, straight through this one. It goes down through here. This one, you can put it on either side. It doesn't matter. This is where it gets tricky at. It's usually this is what most people be having their problem at. You got to go down this. You got to go hoop this way, around, go hoop, and then you got to go around this one twice, and then down, hook it up, then through, then down, then you thread it through the needle. Okay, guys? That's what most of y'all guys have a trouble doing that, and that's the short and skinny of threading that through the machine. So that's the short and skinny of it. So watch that about 4 or 5 times. Comment, thumbs up the video on that. But let's get into some business stuff because I got to talking business the other day, and I thought like, man, well today got to talking business. I usually when I talk to people, I just I deal with a lot of people that just get started in this business. So I'm not a senior, but I got enough machines, and I do a lot of volume of stuff to have all these questions that you might have covered. All right. With that said, if you just got your machine, you're trying to figure out how you're going to make money and what you're going to do. All right. I'm going to tell you when you first get your machine, thread it up, get familiar with your machine. Right. Secondly, then get you some designs that you can play with. I suggested that he goes on Etsy. You can find some little cheap designs. These take DST files. So if you need to know what files these machines take, it takes DST files. Um, but yes, I help a lot of people in my spare time, but I also have my own business to run too. So only just when I'm not doing certain such, you know. Also, I got I got all these hats from my machines except for one that I threw away when I first got it. So it's like a little trophy that comes with my machine. I just keep these hats. So if you ever get one of these hats and you know about this little DS, I don't know what it's for, but yeah, guys, keep your hats, and then you'll be like, this is what the first thing I was embroidered on my machine. So I like keeping my hats. So this little thing I do, I don't know. So I got all except for one that I threw away because I started just getting machines. I was averaging All in all, I'm gonna say I averaged almost a machine a month. So in 11 months, I got 10 embroidery machines. So that's what the facts are, guys. So in 11 months, I had 10 embroidery machines. I started this. I'm gonna start breaking down how I built to this, what I got, and any questions that y'all got along the way. Long as you subscribe to the channel and thumbs up the video. All right. Sometimes when y'all just call, I got a random call. I don't answer sometimes because I'm busy myself. Like I said, I'm running my own business as well while I'm trying to help you guys. I did just get a YouTube check. Wasn't much, but I got one. So it takes me about 3 or 4 months to get a check. And that's like $100. So, but I know along the way I'm helping so many people, and that's great. I mean, that's good for me. It's good enough for me. The money, whatever, it doesn't really matter because I'm already making money doing this. Like I said, these videos just keep me on track, and while I'm staying on track, I'm helping other people out, so I feel good about that. So the money's not that. Uh-huh. I'm gonna start probably dropping some stories. I'm thinking about doing that. So if you guys want some of the stories of some of the things I go through uh, with this embroidery business, I could do that. I could start telling about like suppliers, machines breaking down, blah blah blah. What I do when a machine breaks down, how I go about fixing it. 'Cause I didn't probably did everything you could think you guys thinking about it went through. Like I said, over and over, 3 times over. Threading that used to be a problem. The first problems I used to have with my machine is threading. So wherever you at in your journey, that was a big problem with me was threading because, like you say, threading. You got this thing right here. You got to be even with this. These two things right here. These two things right here got to do with the tension. The two tensioners on the machine, they got to be like a perfect. They got to work with each other. So if it's too tight, you're gonna have thread problems. If it's too um, loose, you're gonna have problems. And also, guys, don't buy the cheap thread. Okay, I got problems right now because I bought all this cheap thread. So you're gonna know it's cheap thread because one, you're gonna start having a lot of thread breaks. I'm like, man, what's going on? Everything's right. Right? It's the cheap thread you bought. Okay, and guys, it took me about I'll say 10 months to realize that made a difference because I started switching threads around. That know that that was the reason why I was getting so much thread breaks. That the thread it was just not as strong as the other. I'm gonna say the not cheap thread because I just know cheap thread breaks. And another thing I know about the thread is you don't know how old it is by looking at it. You can't tell how old it is. You don't know if it's set around or if it's dry rotted or whatever it is while you're just doing your embroidery. So I'm gonna say maybe you could use cheap bread, cheap thread for t-shirts, sweaters, sweaters, material, but you cannot use cheap thread for hats. I'm just going to be honest with you about that. That's one thing you can't use cheap thread for because it makes a difference. The thread is going to break because there's so much, um, I know friction. I'll say when it's doing the hat. So you might get away with cheap thread with other things, but you just can't get away with it with that. If you guys need me to make a video on anything else, let me know. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, guys. I like thank all you subscribers because my channel has been growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Nothing crazy, but it's still I get a few subscribers here and there. I average probably like 20, 30 a month. So that's like one a day. You gotta look at it like that, guys. So I know the big YouTubers they getting 20,000, 10,000, 15,000. But guys, it is what it is. Subscribe to the channel. I want to salute. I want to thank um, people from getting me motivated. I want to thank the people that's been on my channel since I started this embroidery journey. Go back and check out my other videos. I'll probably drop some more videos on these machines if you guys comment or like in here. If you want to know more about the machines. But I just thought I'd just give a shout out to a promaker and one of my things because sometimes I get carried away. I start doing business videos, but yeah. So guys, Till next time, holla at your boy, holla at your Rob Roy. You can catch me at my website, l1co.com. I guess, so. All right, till next time. Salute.